chemical balancing. So, ano ba siya? So, yung chemical balancing kasi ay isang uri ng equation na kung saan yung number ng atoms per element na nasa reactants at nasa product ay dapat magkamukha. Say, for example, we have this equation. Okay, dito mapapansin nyo na yung number ng reactants natin on this side ay meron tayong sodium, 2, meron tayong 1 oxygen, plus yung 10 oxygen na meron tayo, at 4 na phosphorus. Sa kabilang pwesto naman, we have sodium 3, 4 na oxygen, at 1 phosphorus. Hindi sila pantay-pantay ng bilang ng atoms or ng numbers. So, kailangan magkakamukha sila ng numbers para maging chemical balance sila. So, ang gagawin natin is that hindi natin maaaring pakialaman yung subscript o yung number dun sa ilalim. Ang kailangan lang natin lagyan ng number ay yung unahan or yung gilid ng mga chemicals natin. So, subukan natin i-balance to. So, dun sa reactants natin, meron tayong 4 na phosphorus katabi ng oxygen. So, gusto kong lagyan ng 4 na phosphorus yung product natin. So, maglalagay ako ng 4 doon sa tapat ng sodium. Then, i-multiply ko yung 4 na yun sa number ng mga elements na nandito. So, kung meron tayong 3 sodium, that will become 3 times 4 or 4 times 3. That will become 12. So, magkakaroon na tayo ng 12 na sodium. And then 4 times yung nag-iisang phosphorus natin, that will become 4 times 1. Magiging 4 yung phosphorus natin. And then 4 times yung 4 na oxygen, that will become 16. So, medyo balance na yung phosphorus natin. Ang problema ngayon is hindi balance yung oxygen natin at saka yung oxygen ng reactant. The same with the sodium. So, we need to fix that. First, yung oxygen. So, you can see meron tayong 16 dito. We have 10 and 1. That is 1 plus 10. So, that is just 11. And since nag-iisa lang yung oxygen dito, pwede natin siyang i-multiply sa 6 para maging 1 times 6. And then, 1 times 6 is 6 plus 10, you will have 16. So, let us write 6 dito sa tabi ng sodium. And then, multiply natin yung 6 doon sa 2, and that will become 12. There we have it. Meron na tayong 12 na sodium sa reactants, 16 na oxygen, and 4 na phosphorus, which is the same numbers na meron tayo doon sa product. Okay, let us have another example. This time naman, meron tayong potassium. Potassium, chlorine, and oxygen. So, meron tayong 1 potassium, which is K. We have chlorine 1, we have oxygen 3. And doon naman sa product natin, that is potassium, again, it has 1. We have chlorine 1, oxygen 2. So, paano ang gagawin natin dito? So, ang tawag sa equation na ito, since compound siya, tapos bigla siyang pinaghiwalay into 2, that is a decomposition reaction. Now, mas madali kung lalagyan muna natin ng number randomly. So, let us try this one. What if maglagay tayo ng 3 dito sa tabi ng oxygen? Write it. It's 3. That yung oxygen na yun mamumultiply sa 2. So, that will be 2 times 3. That will become 6. And since nag-iisa lang siya, hindi niya maapektuhan yung potassium and chlorine. And then, para mag-match, maging 6 to, maglagay tayo ng 2 dito sa tabi ng reactant natin. So, let me write that. Kaya lang, since this is a compound, maapektuhan niya si potassium, chlorine, and oxygen. So, yung potassium natin will be times 2, si chlorine din, at si oxygen. Oxygen will become 6 I mean. Chlorine will be 2. And then, yung potassium natin will also become 2. Balance na si oxygen natin. So, si potassium na lang at si chlorine. And, since nakahiwalay si potassium and chlorine kay oxygen, hindi maapektuhan si oxygen pag nilagyan natin ng whole number sa tabi ng potassium and chlorine. So, let us add 2 since parehas naman silang 1. Or multiply it by 2. So, that will become 1 times 2, 1 times 2 is equals to 2. And there we have it. We have another balanced equation. Another example. This time, meron naman tayong copper plus iron and chlorine. So, we have 1 copper, and then we have 1 iron, and then 3 chlorine. Yan. So, doon naman sa product natin is we have still 1 copper, and then we have 1 iron again, which is parehas silang balance. I mean, we have only 2 chlorine. My mistake. So, paano natin siya ibabalance? Ang tawag dito sa equation na to is we have a single replacement. Dahil pinalitan ni copper si iron. Well, that depends on the ion and charges ng isang chemicals. And since hindi naman yun yung topic natin, hindi natin siya i-discuss ng malaliman. So, balik tayo sa balance. So, we have chlorine. Ang pinakamahalaga dito, mabalance natin chlorine. So, we have 2 and 3. So, try nating i-multiply yung sa product ng 3. That will become, we have copper will be multiplied by 3 as well as the chlorine. So, we will have 6 and we will have 3. Now, since yung chlorine lang muna ang gagawin natin and doon sa reactant natin ay katabi siya ng iron, mapipilitan tayo maglagay ng numbers iron. So, let us try 2 because 2 times 3 is 6. So, that will become, iron will become 2, chlorine will become 6. So, balance na sila. And since nakahiwalay si iron, maglalagay na lang tayo sa kanya ng 2. So, balance na sila. So, nakahiwalay na lang is yung reactant na copper. So, maglalagay tayo sa kanya ng 3 since 3 yung nandito para maging balance sila. And that is another balance equation now. So, last one. Next, we have sodium and sulfur plus hydrogen and chlorine. At ang product niya is asin, which is sodium chloride plus hydrogen and sulfur. So, paano naman to? Ang tawag naman sa equation na to is double replacement since nagpalitan si sulfur at saka si chlorine ng pwesto. Now, so paano yung gagawin natin dito? Notice na yung sodium dito sa reactant natin is merong 2. So, kailangan natin maglagay ng 2 sa tabi ng sodium para maging balance. So, that will become sodium multiplied by 2, chlorine multiplied by 2. So, that will become 2. And then, this one, 2. Balance na yung sodium natin, but naging 2 naman yung chlorine natin. So, we need to add 2 doon sa chlorine na meron tayo sa reactant. So, we will add 2 in here. Multiply the hydrogen 2 with 2 and then yung chlorine. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. We already have a balanced equation. So, para sa mga estudyante ko na nakikinig tungkol dito sa makeup review ko para sa chemical balancing, I hope that you can get a good score on the exam. We have a total of 20 to 30 items na tungkol sa chemical balancing. The rest of the exam will be on your hands now. Good luck and thank you for watching.